Let's go for Lost. Just turn it up as usual. How's that?
Let me talk to a god, I am odd, pissed off in the land of the lost. I return to the scene just to lie in the chalk. You won't ever see me die by the cross, I just walk on by head high.
That is cool as fuck. Let me return to the scene, and then he's got the chalk outline on a cross. Like he disappeared, like died for the sins. This is cool as fuck. Also, the editing is on point. I missed the first part because it was fucking about the camera, but this is just like, you know, like in Scotland, you see these areas that are just like, there's gravel everywhere with grass growing through it in between houses and shit. That's where this is right now. This is real life. This is where we live. And then there's bodies. Blood. The camera's shaking, which is cool. It's adding this weird vibe to it. There's sort of a double vision and a colour change. They've went for sort of blue and purplish.
Let me talk to a god, I am odd, pissed off in the land of the lost. I return to the scene just to lie in the chalk. You won't ever see me die by the cross, I just walk on by head high and I'm gone. Withdrawn from the planet I'm on, so many lies in your eyes. I'm a pawn at the front of the line of a mind that is warped. In the night, ignite like the dawn. Ripples in the waves when I wave from beyond. I escape to a place, it's a plane that I'm on. Now I'm all woke up, game face and I walk. Not the same, but his name will live on. Team Lumo in the house, light shines on us all. Example being set, he's best of them all. So I step in his name, no shame if I fall. I don't care what they all say. And the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain. Making roads in my own lane. I don't care what they all say. And the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain. I'm making roads in my own lane.
This is fucking great. See this video as well. This video's insane. Like, Mars, if this is your video, this is crazy. There's... Look at this scene where they're all like pulling him back.
Cold rain. Making roads in my own lane.
And when he's got his eyes scratched out, that's insane. It just appears for a second. It's gruesome. It's like The Grudge.
So many lies in your eyes. I'm a pawn at the front of the line of a mind that is warped. In the night, ignite like the dawn. Ripples in the waves when I wave from beyond. I escape to a place, it's a plane that I'm on. Now I'm all woke up, game face and I walk. Not the same.
The words as well, right? So he's...
With a cross, I just walk on by head high and I'm gone. Withdrawn from the planet I'm on,
So he's withdrawn from the planet that he's on, right? So he's talking about being gone. And then he's appeared as if from the dead with a twitch of the hand. And he left the whole planet, right? And later on he says he's on a different plane. Like he's come back different.
I head high and I'm gone. Withdrawn from the planet I'm on. So many lies in your eyes. I'm a pawn at the front of the line of a mind that is warped. And
so he's a pawn at the front of the line of the mind that is warped. So he's just a pawn in a game.
It's warped. In the night, ignite like the dawn. Ripples in the waves when I wave from beyond.
In the night,
ignite like the dawn.
Ignite.
The line of a mind that is warped. In the night, ignite like the dawn. Ripples in the waves when I wave from beyond.
Ignite in the dawn. So is he talking about like during the night? Or he's going to bring the day? Like he's igniting the dawn? And then he sends ripples from the plane that he's on? As in like he's the one that changes light and dark from a different place. This is... I don't know if I'm looking into it too much, but this seems cool.
The line of a mind that is warped. In the night, ignite like the dawn. Ripples in the waves when I wave from beyond. I escape to a place, it's a plane that I'm on. Now I'm all woke up, game face and I walk. Not the same, but his name will live on. Team Lumo in the house, light shines on us all. Example being set, he's best of them all. So I step in his...
Who's Lumo? And he's saying like setting an example for Lumo. Team Lumo, he's on Lumo's team. Is Lumo just like does it mean light? Team Light? He's on the side of good? That's what I'm taking from this. But it could mean something completely different.
Light shines on us all. Example being set, he's best of them all. So I step in his name, no shame if I fall. I don't care what they all say, and the crowd getting louder.
This is the bit I like that we watched as well. I don't care what they all say, right? And then the video has all these faces appearing in the back, and they're all spooky and shit like that. They're all like death, like Day of the Dead type stuff. So like he doesn't care what they say because that stuff's like negative thought. He's the one that's out here in front. He's got the strongest voice.
In a bold way, thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain, making roads in my own lane.
Yeah, he's at the front making his own thoughts. A road in his own lane.
Don't care what they all say, and the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain. I'm making roads in my own lane. My thoughts are so vivid, project this work, no fucks I have given. Know that I've got me noise for 5 minutes, but I won't let depression conquer my spirit. Won't go back to that, it's not living. I'm amazed that I haven't cracked. Flow with it, go with it. Tragic past, I'm all in it, born in it. You just take it back, I'm all giving, all sinning. Won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping. Contradict yourself, the net slipping, making threats on my health. I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental, mental health is mental. All fucked up,
what the fuck?
To mend it. Oh.
Shit, man. The swap up of that flow. So he's talking about depression, pushing through that.
My thoughts are so vivid, project this work.
My thoughts are so vivid. That's such a cool bar. Look at this animation on the screen. It's only there for like half a second, but the video's packed of shit like this. It keeps your attention, and it's emphasizing the statements he's making. This is how videos should be done these days, I think, for this sort of stuff. This is an awesome style.
Fucks I have given, know that I've got me noise for 5 minutes, but I won't let depression conquer my spirit. Won't go back to that, it's not living. I'm amazed that I haven't cracked. Flow with it, go with it. Tragic past, I'm all in it, born in it. You just take it back, I'm all giving, all sinning. Won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping. Contradict yourself, the net slipping, making threats on my health. I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental, mental health is mental. All fucked up, no parents here to mend it.
Right, let's break down this bit.
My spirit won't go back to that, it's not living. I'm amazed that I haven't cracked. Flow with it, go with it. Tragic past, I'm all in it.
So he was saying he was stuck in a maze or something. He's cracked it. Instead of cracking it, he's going with it. He's in it.
Born in it, he just take
Born
it
in
back.
it.
I'm all giving, all sinning, won't break.
He's all given, all sinning.
I'm all giving, all sinning, won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine.
Won't break his back for those winning.
Sinning won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping.
Despite the fact that you're all tripping. So he's not going to break his back to brown those people that are higher up than him or winning. Because if he did, like he would have been doing it despite the fact they're all tripping anyway, or to spite the fact that they're all tripping. That's why he's going his own way. One or two. I love. Look at the kaleidoscope. This is like what you see when you trip and shit. This guy. The creativeness of this is on a different level. It's actually inspirational. I wish I knew some people that can do editing and stuff like this. I have ideas and stuff like that, but I don't know anyone that could put stuff like this together.
All giving, all sinning, won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping. Contradict yourself, the net slipping, making threats on my health. I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental, mental health is mental. All fucked up, no.
I need to understand this bit as it's coming in, because it comes in hard. He's lighting a joint with a Molotov bandana, right?
All sinning won't break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping. Contradict yourself, the net slipping, making threats on my health. I'm all the top heavy now.
Contradict yourselves, making threats on his health.
Break my back for those winning. He's a spine, let me state the fact, you're all tripping. Contradict yourself, the net slipping, making threats on my health. I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental, mental health is mental. All fucked up.
I keep pausing it here because that just fucking gets me. Elemental health is all mental, something like that.
The next slipping making threats on my health, I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental mental health is mental, all fucked up, no parents.
Elemental health is mental.
Elemental mental health is mental.
Oh my god, such a tongue twister.
It's like I'm making threats on my health, I'm all the top heavy now. Elemental mental health is mental, all fucked up, no parents here to mend it. All grown up, my spirit there to bless it. Comebacks on, my spirit level offensive. Anyone who thinks that I'm finished, they can rest it. Triple sixes, still kind of a mention. Getting busy, living the out of reach and ascending. Not in the scene just to blend in. I don't care what they all say, and the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain, making roads in my own lane. I don't care what they all say, and the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain, I'm making roads in my own lane. Won't sink back to my old ways. Old pain never stops and it won't change. Hold weight when I talk, it's a gold age. Not phased, now I walk in my own pace, in my own lane. I get tired in my own name, I needed a break. Now I come back to establish my place. Any card getting dealt gets nailed to the page. Don't give a fuck if you came just to hate every day that
Any card getting dealt gets nailed to the page. Oh my fucking god. Like, so you're dealt a hand of cards in life, nail it to the page means you're gonna fucking... He's gonna journal that shit and turn it into a fucking bar, and you're gonna know about it. So like his life's just on display. That's such a fucking good bar.
stops and it won't change. Hold weight when I talk, it's a gold age. Not phased, now I walk in my own pace, in my own lane. I get tired in my own name, I needed a break. Now I come back to establish my place. Any card getting dealt gets nailed to the page. Don't give a fuck if you came just to hate. Every day that I wake is a reason to pray. Reason I'm saying right waves in my lane. Won't stumble through life in this maze. Achieving a state, elevating my brain. Fuck what they say, I'll be making it plain. Over your head if it's not in the game. Broken but ready, still worship the flame. Missing a king, still roll like an ace. See the light still shines when I walk in his name. Walk in the rain, lost in the change. Take pride as I right these wrongs that I made. No void when I spray this voice on a page. Noise in my range, just noise that I make. Live a day
Holy
my
fuck.
life, no day be the same, no strangers gain. I am walking awake, hoping for change, be the change that you claim. This is dead, sounds out, but I won't be the blame. Know that I made this road that I take. Fucked up, new route, let me aim for a change. Death to the beat, won't hear it again. All luggers, nothing but love for my friends. No shots I'm bluffing, I keep it respect. No thoughts I'm muffled, I'm keeping my head. Cause I don't care what they all say. Think back to my old ways. Old pain never stops and it won't change. Hold weight when I talk, it's a gold age. Not phased, now I walk in my own pace, in my own lane. I get tired in my own name.
Get tired of your old name. That's going back to the beginning, like maybe why he left the scene for a bit or disappeared or something. You get tired of your image, your old name, your old self. You want to evolve in real life away from whatever and come back changed. And you want people to see that you've changed, and so like they look at the name differently. You know, they look at the name differently because you are different. And this goes just for yourself. You see yourself one way for ages. Time to make a change. Tired of your old name. Take a snapshot. Come back in a bit. See what it looks like. This is fucking awesome, by the way. All the rain. There's a scene where like there's noise in the background that looks like the Doppler effect and stuff. I'm gonna try and break down what this bar's about because I didn't catch it all straight away. I'm really enjoying this actually. I'm enjoying taking my time a bit as well. I think just to put some videos out in the past, I've done about 50 odd of these. And some of them I wasn't really putting the effort in to understand, just because there were so many folk, and I felt obligated to get around everyone, and the quality suffered because of that. So I think going at my own pace, taking a leaf out of Subkonsious' book here, I did feel a bit lost, doing that, chasing my tail, and with a lack of quality and not being able to engage with the content properly. Yeah. So let's get back into this. I apologise for any lack of quality in the other videos in terms of engagement with the actual content.
Needed a break, now I come back to establish my place. Any card getting dealt gets nailed to the page. Don't give a fuck if you came just to hate. Every day that I wake is a reason to pray.
I wanted to freeze frame as this when I seen it.
Page. Don't give a fuck if you came just to hate. Every day that I wake is a reason to pray.
Look what they've done. They've looked at the scene. Every day he wakes is a reason to pray, right? So they've outlined in skeletal like the hands. So that's the prayer motion. So they've highlighted the actual the pray posture, the face, like he's facing the cross. I don't know what the red circle represents, to be honest, but they've found a cross here over here, like out. Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. I'll use the mouse over here. You know this? They've used the geometry of the tunnel. Because it goes out into the distance, and so the cross gets smaller as it goes back. It makes it look kind of more real, and because it's only there for a second and there's this glitchy aesthetic, I think some of the squares move about. Watch it as it materializes and moves, and then it's gone.
Nailed to the page. Don't give a fuck if you came just to hate. Every day that I wake is a reason to pray. Reason I'm saying right waves.
Actually, I didn't catch that the first time. Did you see it? Right, and we're back. I ran out of disk space. I just had to delete a whole bunch of shit. I've been recording a lot. I didn't do a lot of tidy up. Right, you see this freeze frame I've got here now? This is what happened after the white one. It flicks to the red. Remember the red was around his head? Now it's up here. It's like he was facing the good. And the bad was in the back of his mind. And at the last fraction, the bad is what he's facing and praying. Like, it's just flipped. I wonder why. That's kind of like, that's mental illness in a nutshell. There's kind of this back of the head doubt that always appears.
Awake is a reason to pray. Reason I'm seeing right waves in my lane. Won't stumble through life in this maze. Achieving a state, elevating my brain. Fuck what they say, I'll be making it plain. Over your head if it's not in the game.
Playing game. And then he's got fucking playing cards later. Rhyming scheme, you know.
Making it plain. Over your head if it's not in the game. Broken but ready, still worship the flame. Missing a king, still roll like an ace. See the light still shines when I walk in his name. Walk in the rain, lost in the change. Take pride as I right these wrongs that I made. No.
So he's saying he's walking in the way of the king or something like that. I wonder who the king is, what the king reference is.
Not in the game, broken but ready, still worship the flame. Missing a king, still roll like an ace. See the light still shines when I walk in his name. Walk in the rain, lost in the change. Take pride as I right these wrongs that I made. No void when I spray this voice on a page. Noise in my range, just noise that I make. Live a day in my life, no day be the same. No strangers gain, I am walking awake. Hoping for change, be the change that you claim. This is dead sounds out, but I won't.
Be the change that you claim. Let's find this noise scene. It's just before this.
When I spray this voice on a page.
And let's see if we can make it play it back slow.
Noise in my range, just noise that I make.
That effect is crazy. And it's only there for a split second again, like, it's so worth it.
In my life, no day be the same, no strangers gain. I am walking awake, hoping for change, be the change that you claim. This is dead sounds out, but I won't be the blame. Know that I made this road that I take fucked up.
This deck sounds out, but I won't.
But I won't be the blame. Know that I made this road that I take fucked up. New route, let me aim for a change. Death to the beat, won't hear it again. All luckers, nothing but love for my friends. No shots of bluffing, I keep it respect. No thoughts are muffled, I'm keeping my head. Cause I don't care what they all say. And the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain. Making roads in my own lane.
Bit of chorus.
I don't care what they all say. And the crowd getting loud in a bold way. Thoughts rain down in my town in the cold rain. I'm making roads in my own lane.
Yep, they're gone. So it's all him now. Still that double vision though. Right, so Tim Curry, you're a fucking boss, bro. You're a fucking boss at what this editing shit, bruh. The direction was good as well. In fact, Tim, if I don't know if you would ever comment, but like you could maybe elaborate on some of the scenes at some point, like why they were constructed, for which messages, the ones that I missed, and any sort of because you're a director's kind of like an artist as well, so they're composing things in a way, trying to make metaphors and symbolisms come together for the viewer, as well as like to go with the art of the music, right? So it's all to like weave together for one purpose. I wonder if there's any parts of it that like Tim's proud of, that he would like to sort of be like, yeah, this means that, because not everyone will notice everything, and it would be cool if he could point out some of it coming from himself, or subconscious actually. They probably talked a lot as they were going about this. Yo, this was brilliant. Yeah, this was really cool. Lost and Found EP. I like that concept, because that's a journey from like where people might be lost, and once you get to the found part of the fucking content, the material, the music, maybe you can learn a thing or two. Okie doke. Yeah, I'll stop this. I'll put the two halves together because we did run out of disk space. I'll edit it and I'll shove it online. I would appreciate a like and subscribe for this one. Thank you.